What's up, guys? Welcome to the SnowboardProCamp live Q&A hangout chat. Thank you guys for joining me. Today I'm up on top of Backcountry Mountain here in Whistler, BC. It's a crazy day. The sun's out, it's warm, it feels like it's about 5 degrees Celsius up top. And yeah, I'm just sitting, hanging out here on this double black diamond run. Just chilling. Nobody's up here. It's a quiet day in the mountain, but it's absolutely incredible. If you guys are new to the live chats, basically, if you have any questions, about beginner snowboarding, advanced tricks, gear, anything like that, just leave the question in the live chat. I'm going to get to as many questions as possible. Also, it'd be really cool to tell me where you guys are watching from. And yeah, I'm trying to read as many questions and comments as possible. So yeah, just leave it up there. Also, it's a super chat. So if you want to donate money to help us produce these videos, you can hit the super chat button and it highlights your question or comment so that we will definitely see it. And yeah, it's a good way too to help support the channel. If you guys are wondering, usually there's another guy, Chris, here with me, helping me out. Today, unfortunately, Chris has a sore knee and we're just kind of waiting to see what happens with it. But Chris is just taking some time off snowboarding. If you guys can, go on, wish Chris to, send Chris some good vibes. Maybe comment, give him some send him some positive vibes and positive comments so that his knee can hopefully heal up fast and he's not taking too much time off. So we're thinking about Chris. Hopefully his knee gets better soon. Hopefully we'll see him just on the live chat here in the feed. So yeah, I'm going to basically read some of your questions, answer as many as I can. I'm also going to probably move around a little bit throughout the live chat as well. I'll just take you guys down this run. We're on a double black diamond called the Couloir Extreme here in Whistler, BC on Backcountry Mountain. I'll give you guys a quick little tour of the view. And I also apologize if it gets a bit windy. So over here, guys, we've got Whistler Mountain in the distance. And yeah, beyond that, it's kind of like the southwest facing. Got some mountains to the side. Up there is top of Backcountry. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a snowboarder up there about to drop in. Wonder if he's watching the live chat. And yeah, then I'm just chilling here. I found a good spot to sit and talk to you guys. So I'm just gonna quickly, just start reading your questions. So Jose from New York City, what's up, Jose? Says he's going to Mount Bachelor. Oh, so many questions coming in quick. Lucifer Morningstar says, sup Kevin, I detached my tricep last week in teens. Ouch. Luckily I don't need surgery. My arm is the color of autumn sunset. Oh man, I hope you feel better, Lucifer Morningstar. Sorry to hear that, man. Krumel from Germany, Jose. Joey Berglis, why don't you ride flow bindings? I don't know. I may ride them. I just don't see flow bindings around Whistler very much. Yeah, thank you guys all for joining me here. It's very cool. Tom, hello from France. What's up, Tom? Spoonsoft, hey Kevin, I'm going to Bryan Head, Utah this weekend. Oh, amazing. Let us know how the conditions are, how the snow is in Utah. Okay, so very cool. So we got a $10 super chat from Jordan Shaw. Awesome, Jordan. Thanks for the $10, man. And Jordan Shaw says, I have Burton Concord boas and have issues with my feet falling asleep. Any advice on either different boots or ways I can prevent my feet from falling asleep on the mountain? Yeah, definitely, man. So if your feet are falling asleep, there's too much pressure, they're too tight, something's happening. I'm not sure on those boots. Maybe you could tell me if there's a BOA for each zone, like the upper and lower, because I feel like if your feet are falling asleep, then the lower area could be too tight. So if you can kind of balance that out, maybe tighten the top half up normal, but then keep the lower zone looser, then you could relieve some of that discomfort in your feet and your feet from going numb. Also, maybe try wearing different socks. Maybe you can wear thinner socks. There's also the inner laces, so play around with those. You need that balance of like comfort, feel, and performance. But you know, if your boots are too tight and it's really affecting the performance, it's affecting your comfort, then just dial it back a bit. Just yeah, and do your best. The other thing you can do is play around with some different stances on your snowboard. Sometimes your snowboard stance can affect the way that your feet feel. So make it a little bit narrower, a little bit wider, and just play around with that to see how that affects it. But thanks for this $10 super chat, man. All right, Crunk Jack, sorry, Crunk Jack, $20 super chat, amazing. Thanks, Crunk Jack. And yeah, it says great channel. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'm just trying to put out as many quality videos for you guys as possible to answer, you know, to get you guys better at snowboarding. And yeah, just give you guys as much info as possible. So thank you very much. Yeah, really appreciate it. Aaron Spoulé says thoughts on Burton step-ons. Gonna have some Burton step-ons. I actually went into the store the other day, but there's nowhere in Whistler has them at the moment. But as soon as they do, which will be in about a week and a half, I'm gonna get on a pair and then do a review for you guys. And yeah, really check them out and put them to the test. So as soon as I just need to get a pair. There's none here in Whistler at the moment. Awesome. So Snow Shadow, I recognize that name from the last one. $5 Australian super chat. Thanks, Snow Shadow. And they say, how's the bottom of your board after hitting rocks the other day? On the run I think you are on now. Yeah, good eye, man. Yep, same exact run. And actually my board is fine. So the rocks I went over top, they were sort of like loose rocks. And yeah, my board's fine. A few like just very, very minor scratches, not much. It is like very odd conditions for this time of year here in Whistler. You know, I guess typically early season riding, it's a gamble with your gear. That's why a lot of people, they'll ride like a rock board or an older board until the snow really fills in. But yeah, just a bit impatient with you know, getting up and doing these kinds of runs. But yeah, so I should have known better. I shouldn't have done such a deep turn in the spot I did it. But the board is still in decent condition. And yeah, thanks for that $5 super chat. Really appreciate it. So Alberic Sarazin says snowboarding in Slovakia. Very cool, man. Let us know how the snowboarding in Slovakia is. Lax Skate says come to Blue Mountain. So if you guys don't know, there's a place in Ontario near Toronto called the Blue Mountain, Ontario. And yeah, it's a place when I was a kid. We used to do like school trips there once or twice a year. Lots of fun. And yeah, Blue Mountain. I don't know why they call it a mountain. They should call it like Blue Hill. But it's great. It's probably one of the best resorts in Ontario. So what's up, everyone in Blue Mountain? So lots of hellos. Oh, they're going by so fast, guys. I'm just going to slow them down here for a second. Tanish Dada asks, what inspired you to snowboard? Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was, but I remember that you know, when I was a kid, I did a lot of team sports. I was super active, and I don't know, there's just something about snowboarding that was always just seemed like really like it would be a lot of fun. And as soon as I tried it, it was, you know, as good or if not better than I thought it would be. So I was just hooked from the start. And then I probably was watching, you know, saw some movies when I was a kid, ski and snowboard movies of like big mountains like this. And I used to check the Weather Channel like every week through the winter, and I would see like reports from Whistler and how much snow they were getting. And then yeah, I just always wanted to give it a try. And so I don't know, it's just like being outdoors, being with your friends, learning new things. I feel like just being outside is the best part, like in incredible nature. It's yeah, it's just a great experience, especially when you're having fun with your friends. And then all the bonus stuff is kind of like, you know, learning about interesting gear, learning new tricks, stuff like that. All that kind of stuff is the bonus. But I think the part that really makes me love it is just, yeah, being outdoors. And also, yeah, it's like, it's good for you. It's keeps you nice and healthy. Awesome, guys. Thanks for all your questions. Sorry I can't get to them all. There's so many coming in through. We got 300 people watching on the live stream. So thanks, guys. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, because when you hit that bell, then you get notifications every time we go live. And yeah, and then also let's see if we can get the likes up to 300 likes. I think we typically do about 300 likes. For everyone new that's tuning in, yeah, ask me anything, any of your questions. And yeah, if you guys are wondering where the heck I am, I'm on top of Blackcomb Mountain in Whistler, BC. I'll just show you guys. Oh, I see Matt Minyaki. Love your videos, Matt. Keep them up, man. So check it out. There's Whistler in the distance. The village is down there somewhere. Got Whistler Village under those clouds. Whistler in the distance. Got the peak. Somebody's up there getting ready to drop in. And yeah, it's been crazy here. It's like 10 degrees. It's, or not, sorry, not 10. It's about 5 degrees Celsius. All right. Awesome, guys. Thanks for all the questions. They're flying through here. Ooh, so Mark Hunter, how are the conditions on the runs at Whistler? A bit icy on the local Vancouver mountains. Yeah, the conditions here are actually pretty good. The opening was probably... The opening of Blackcomb was icy, but we've had a bit of snow and the temperatures have fluctuated and the groomers have been out. So the snow conditions on the runs are actually pretty good. Same with on Whistler. Like yesterday, we did a day in the park on Whistler and the run conditions were great. Like that soft groomed snow. And I think it's just the sun and the warm weather is kind of helping to soften up some of that ice. So it's been great. It's been a pretty mixed bag of like powder days, sunny like spring conditions like we have today, and a little bit earlier on in the season we had some icy stuff. But you get kind of like everything here in Whistler. So Ang Bulak, $5 Canadian super chat. Thank you, Ang. That's amazing. And they say, how did you and Chris meet? Sending good vibes your way, Chris. Awesome, yeah. Thanks for the good vibes for Chris. If you guys missed it, Chris has got a sore knee. He's finding out sort of what's happening with it soon. He's taking some time off. We'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, definitely send Chris some good vibes. Leave him some comments on the videos. And yeah, hopefully he gets better soon and can get it back up snowboarding as soon as possible. But yeah, so how did we meet? I think, so what happened was my first year here in Whistler, I was teaching snowboarding, and my boss was actually Chris's older brother, Dave. And Dave's actually in one video that we did last year. And so I was friends with Dave. Chris also has an older brother, Neil, was friends with him as well. And then Chris was in university. So once Chris was done university, he came out and we became friends. It was natural. He was good friends with his older brothers. And yeah, we've just been good friends ever since. And yeah, thank you. Thanks, Hank, for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate it. It's helping the channel out big time. All right. So, Martin Pettigene, hope to see you in Avoirie's in February. I'll be there for the first week too. Would be cool to meet up and do some runs together. Yeah, absolutely, man. That would be awesome. If you guys don't know, we're doing a Europe trip. It's kind of like the end of January, beginning of February, and we're gonna hit up Saint Anton, Avoirie's, France, and then also Lac, Switzerland. So 3 awesome spots. And yeah, really excited about that trip. Yeah, some other trips planned as well. Too many things to keep up with. I think we're in Mammoth as well. We're gonna do head to Mammoth with Sport RX, the guys that have been hooking us up with goggles, and yeah, we're gonna go ride with those guys, and it should be a ton of fun. All right. Oh, so Lazy Kid 16. What's up, Lazy Kid 16? See you here every week, man. $5. Thank you for the $5 super chat, man. And they say Taco Fund, Chris Health Insurance. Awesome. Yeah, definitely pass this on to the Taco Fund. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'm definitely hooked. If you guys want any advice, yeah, I'm trying to drop it into all the videos for when you guys come to Whistler, all the best spots to eat here in Whistler. I've got a few of my favorites, so I'm trying to include those in the videos as much as possible. So, Eddie Romani, have you ever been to Vermont? Never been, but it looks beautiful. Maybe I'll make an East Coast snowboard trip to the Vermont area one day. Some people keep asking me to do a flip. There's not much room here for me to do a flip at the moment. Jolyn S, you should go to Winter Park, Colorado. Yeah, definitely. Well, so TJ, who does the live chats on Mondays, he's coming here. He's from Colorado, and he's coming here on Tuesday. And yeah, I'm planning on doing a trip to visit him in Colorado at some point this winter. So maybe we'll hit up Winter Park. Do you know if Winter Park is on the Vail Pass? Because if it is, that would be perfect. Or sorry, like the Epic Pass. Oh, here's a cool question. So Booter Crew B13, how would you compare your Legend helmet to traditional snowboard helmets? Yeah, so he's talking about this helmet here, the Legend, and yeah, Sandbox Legend. I don't know, I've been wearing this helmet, this model for quite a few years. Compared to other helmets, I feel like the thing that's different about this style helmet is it's just very simple, and that's what I like. The simple style of it, nothing fancy, no bells and whistles, no cool fancy colors. Actually, it does come in some cool colors, but yeah, I just like that it's a simple design, no big deal, not trying to draw attention to my helmet. But yeah, it does the trick, keeps me safe. Definitely put a link down below for you guys if you guys want to check out some of the Sandbox helmets. Diego Tobar, $5 super chat. Thanks, Diego. And Diego says, would love to ride when y'all hit Mammoth. Tacos on me. Sick, man. Yeah, definitely. Well, we'll keep you posted. We'll do a meetup day in Mammoth. I think we're there from December 7th to 12th. Or sorry, January 7th to 12th. So if you're in Mammoth those days, man, we'll do a meetup. And Erica Constantino, $10 super chat. Thanks, Erica. You're here every week. Thank you so much for being here. It's awesome. So Erica asks, to practice switch, my board has to be even and feel straight. To ride powder, I have to change the foot stance, or can I use the same stance? Greetings from Las Vegas, and thank you. So to practice switch, My board has to be even and feet straight. Yeah, so when you're practicing switch, you want to have like a even duck stance helps. So like your back foot, say at -15, your front foot's at +15, and that even duck stance will help you out. Also, you want to have the same size nose and tail. So the amount, like the size of your nose and tail, like the distance your bindings are away should be even too, because it's harder to turn with like a bigger tail. So if you can make them the same size, it makes it much, much easier. And then the other part of your question was, for powder, you have to change your stance. You don't have to, but it definitely helps in powder to have your stance more directional, because you're typically in powder going more in one way. So having your back foot sort of like a little less than 15, so your back foot can be, say, at like 9 or even less, and then your front foot at 15, or you could crank it a bit further towards 18. And then if your stance is set back towards your tail, then it'll make floating on top of the powder easier. So different stances, different setups for different conditions. And yeah, Erica, thanks for the $10. Really appreciate it. It'll definitely help out the channel. If you can get 2 setups, a powder board setup, a park board setup, and just leave them how they are. I'm not quite there yet. I need another. I think TJ is bringing us some union bindings. So JMam1003, what are some mellow but impressive tricks I should get into this year? I've just graduated from the basics. So some great, I think some easy tricks that look good. You know, so like say for example, just on the runs, some tricks that look good are some of the butter tricks. So you can, on a steep run, I find like on the really steep runs, tripods are a fun looking trick that you can try. Give those a shot on like steep, say like a steep blue run. On the greens, you can do some butters. Butter tricks are a lot of fun. So the butter nose roll is a really fun, easy trick. Check out that video. And then, you know, 180s are a lot of fun. And then if you can throw a grab into your 180, it can, yeah, just make it look stylish and cool. So find a small kicker, find a small jump, go for the 180. Make sure that when you go for the 180, you try to pop it straight up into the air so that it gives you that second or two to get the grab. I think those are some fun tricks. Go for those. Awesome, guys. So thanks everyone for joining in. Mar Fishing, $5 super chat. Thanks, Mar. Thanks for supporting the channel. And Mar Fishing asks, what if you were riding a directional board, riding switch? So yeah, it's not, you know, it's not the best to be riding a directional board if you're gonna be spending half of your time going each way. It may be better to get a twin board, but if you have a directional board, like it still works fine for switch. Lots of, you know, really good riders are riding directional boards and they're riding them both ways. It's just maybe not optimal, but it still can be done, and it still works really well. So if your board's directional, yeah, just go for the switch riding anyway. And then yeah, you may have to just like, sometimes on directional boards, the holes for the bindings are set back a little bit. So you just may have to do a little bit more work to make sure that you get the even distance on the nose and tail. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the support. Emilian Popoff, €2 super chat. Thanks, Emilian. So this is a message for Chris. Xanadu vibes coming your ways, bro. Coming your way, bro. Kevin, I love Snowboard Pro Camp. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being around. Send those good vibes to Chris. Yeah, hopefully he's feeling better, and yeah, we're all thinking about you, Chris. All right. Oh, here's a good question. So, Larry Hart, when will TJ get to Whistler? TJ gets to Whistler on Tuesday. So he'll be here Tuesday. Super stoked. He's gonna be crashing at my place, just crashing on the couch, and we'll be coming up here, riding some park, riding some powder, doing all kinds of stuff, doing as much riding as possible. I think TJ is going to be jumping on a lot of different snowboards to be testing out for you guys, doing lots of board reviews, so it'll be a blast. And Crunkel Jack, another $5 super chat. Thanks, Crunkel Jack. Love your name too, man. And he says, longboards to help learn switch. I live in southern Texas, all flat, no snow. Absolutely. This past winter, or this past summer, we did a lot of skateboarding. Chris did some longboarding. I feel like longboarding and skateboarding is just huge for like getting your balance down, learning how to ride better, all those kinds of things. It just translates so well to snowboarding. So definitely jump on your longboard, do as much as possible, and when you go to snowboard, you're gonna feel it. So it's I feel like I'm definitely hooked on like skateboarding and longboarding now. I'm looking forward to, like, in the past when the winter's been over, I've been, I just get bummed out, but now I have skateboarding and longboarding to look forward to. And yeah, I feel it in my own riding too now. I feel like I've improved just from getting into into skateboarding. So definitely, man. And thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the support. Sarad Tomlinson, $10 super chat. Thanks, Sarad. Thanks for helping the channel, man. Proud to see the growth of the channel. Every day, more and more subscribers. Keep it going. Glad for the support. Awesome. Thanks, Sarad. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to improve with every video, improve every year. Yeah, improve our riding skills, improve our video skills. So thank you so much for following the progression of the channel. It's been incredible. Like, I absolutely love it. I love making these videos for you guys. I love doing these live chats, talking to you guys, answering your questions. And yeah, I feel like it's such a cool thing. We've got the biggest community of snowboarders in the world right here. So this is awesome. And yeah, just get more people snowboarding. Yeah, one of the highlights too has just been running into subscribers up here on the mountain. It feels like everywhere I go, I'm running into people, and yeah, they're like either visiting or they've moved here from watching the videos, and then they've got the sandbox helmet on, or they got the Solomon Huck Knife board, and so it's so cool to see just everything progress, and let's just keep it going. Thanks for the $10 super chat, man. And Single Track Magazine, 20-pound super chat. Awesome. Thanks, Single Track Magazine. And no question or comment, just the 20 pounds. Thanks so much. It's a huge help to the channel. Yeah, definitely gonna help us keep going with this, keep it rolling. Beat Junkie, $5 super chat. Thanks, Beat Junkie. Burrito Fund, awesome. Yeah, definitely. And Beat Junkie says, keep making these dope videos. Your videos is what got me into snowboarding. You guys make it look so much fun. Awesome. Well, yeah, that's so cool to hear that you got into snowboarding through watching the videos. That's the plan, is just to make it look fun. It's very easy to make it look fun, because once you get on a snowboard and you start riding, it's hard not to just like be having a blast. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm glad that helped get you into it. If you have any video requests, let me know. If any of you guys have video requests, videos that can help you guys get into snowboarding or to progress further with it, yeah, just let me know. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks so much for the $5. Definitely gonna help us make more videos, get more people into snowboarding. That's great. All right. So, Nerfy McNerfter, awesome name. What a time to be alive. Live stream from the mountaintop. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wonder what my data plan is gonna look like after this month. But yeah, this is sick, man. This is so cool. I'll show you guys around really quick again. For everyone that's new to tuning in, yeah, give this video a like too if you guys get a chance. Get over 300 likes. So in the distance there, we got Whistler. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little point over there. That's Black Tusk Mountain. So that's pretty cool. Up top, that's it's one of the steepest runs in Whistler actually. It's called the Couloir Extreme Double Black Diamond. I'm just kind of perched up here hanging out. Pretty safe, like very safe spot. It's just kind of like a rocky crop here, like fairly flat. So when I snowboard out, I'm gonna go that way. And then yeah, I just got some beautiful views in the background here. Yeah, so thank you guys all for coming to hang out in the live chat. Gonna try to do like a cool new location every week. Awesome. So Yo Peter says $5 super chat. Thanks, Yo Peter. Your name always throws me off. I recognize it too. Yo Peter. It's like, Yo Peter. Will you come back to Mammoth after January? SoCal on fire right now. Possibly, yeah. Like, I love California. I love visiting the States. There's so many cool places, so many awesome resorts. I guess I've explored the west coast of the US more than anywhere else, but I love going down there. I love the people. Everyone seems to be like super friendly. And yeah, spent a lot of time in Oregon. Spent some time in California in the past. I've been to San Francisco, LA, and yeah, it just seems like everyone down there has got a really good attitude. So yeah, love visiting the States. So if I can do it more than just this one Mammoth trip, definitely do it up. Got the trip to Colorado coming up, so that's going to be a trip. But yeah, I would love to do more than one trip to Mammoth. Also, I know Lake Tahoe is near there as well. So, and there's also Bear Mountain, but I guess that's further south, closer to LA. But yeah, lots of cool resorts in California. We'll try to make it a regular thing too. And thanks for the super chat, man. Tristan Van Nykirk, $5 super chat. Thanks, Tristan. And Tristan says, I have scoliosis, and that causes riding switch to suck. But you inspired me to keep pushing and getting better at what I love. Thanks, man. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, my girlfriend Jill, she's got some scoliosis happening too, and she does like a lot of yoga, a lot of stretching, things to like help out with that, so that she can keep her back and everything as loose as possible. I think I've got something going on too. I feel like I may have some scoliosis as well, and I'm always just trying to, yeah, keep loose, keep limber, lots of stretching. I went to a yoga class last night, and yeah, keep it up, keep up the switch, keep going for it. And I feel like the more you practice, the more that you train yourself to do it, just the more natural it'll feel. So yeah, thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the support, and yeah, keep it up, man. That's awesome to hear. Single Track Magazine, another £5 super chat. No comment, but yeah, thanks, Single Track Magazine. Single Track Magazine, that must be a snowboard magazine. Sounds pretty cool. Thanks for the support. All right, let's get to some of the new stuff. And yeah, what else? So yeah, just if you're just tuning in, guys, the weather up here is absolutely insane. It's like 5 degrees Celsius. I'm not exactly sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's warm up here. Like my hands aren't even that cold. The snow is kind of like a weird, like sort of like smooth texture to it. So it's not that like in the sun, actually in the shade, it's really powdery. In the sun, it's a bit more like, got like a smoothness to it. So Nolan Murphy asks, have you tried skiing before? Yeah, I used to do some skiing back in the day, but it just got too expensive to do both hobbies, and I just like snowboarding more, so it was easy to move on to that. But yeah, I like skiing. I got a lot of friends that are skiers. All right. Yeah, thank you guys all for tuning in. 254 likes. Let's see if we get to 300 likes, guys, and 332 people watching. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's awesome. Canadian Moose asks, are goggles important? Yeah, absolutely. I feel like, you know, it sort of depends on like where and like what you're riding and how aggressive of a snowboarder you are. But there's a lot of benefits to having good goggles. If it's gonna be sunny, you definitely want to have a quality pair of goggles, just to protect your eyes. I've actually seen people go the day without wearing goggles in the sun, and they end up with like a bad sunburn around their eyes and everything. So that's no good. Also, for like if you're new to snowboarding, what happens a lot of times as well is like you end up like using a lot of energy, so you're creating a lot of heat that like ends up rising up into your head. So if you've got a really sort of like low quality pair of goggles, they may fog up really easy. And with the higher quality goggles, they just have like good ventilation so that they don't get fogged. And like I hiked up here today, the chairlift is actually closed. It was probably 45 minutes, 45-minute hike. I was absolutely boiling, but the goggles just let the heat out with the vents, and they didn't fog at all. So yeah, that's probably the number one thing actually, is quality goggles will most likely not fog as much as a lower quality pair. I've seen it ruin my friends' holidays before. They've come up to Whistler to ride and then they can't see anything because it's all fogged. So yeah, a good pair of goggles is a good investment. If you can see clearly where you're going, then you're gonna have a better time. Awesome. So Joe McInnes, $10 Canadian super chat. Thanks, Joe. You got a really Canadian name. I love it. And Joe asks, hey Kevin, just got a Yes Basic, and I've got a trip planned to Whistler for New Year's and family day weekend. What are your goggle recommendations? Prism or Chromopop? Get some takeout tacos for Chris. Absolutely, yeah, that's a good point. I'll pick up Chris some lunch. I think he's kind of he's probably at home right now, sort of resting up, getting his, making sure he doesn't do any more damage to his knee, and hopefully he's starting to feel better. But yeah, I'll deliver him some tacos and tell him that Joe sent the tacos. Thanks, man. So you've got a trip planned to Whistler for New Year's and family day weekend. What are your goggles? Oh, so the Prism or Chromopop. Honestly, those two goggles, we're gonna do a goggle video sometime soon. But the two lenses that have stood out to me have been the Spy, it's Spy Chromopop, right? And then the Oakley Prisms. Both those lenses are such quality. They're super clear. They like brighten things up and add contrast, so it makes the trees like look extra green, which I love. And yeah, they've just both been incredible. Today I'm wearing the Dragons, but yesterday I was in a pair of Oakley's, Oakley Prism, just, I don't know, perfect clear. So between those two, I can't say that one is better than the other. They're both quality, man. I think you can't go wrong with either one. The Chromopop is Smith Chromopop. Yeah, there's so many different names for lenses, but yeah, those two definitely stand out to me. So I feel like you can't go wrong. Thank you, Joe, for the $10. Thanks for the support of the channel, and yeah, you're gonna support Chris's lunch. I feel like he'll really appreciate it. And yeah, have fun on your trips, man. That's incredible. 2 trips to Whistler. All right, so thanks guys. Up over 300 likes. Woohoo! Nice, good work. And 316 people in the live chat. We've done 40 minutes, so we'll probably go. We'll see how it goes. I feel like we're on a good pace. We'll go for at least another 20 minutes. I'm probably gonna get kicked off of this mountain soon. Yeah, they don't want you staying up here too long. Mountain closes at 3. Ooh, somebody says I missed a super chat. I'll go give it a check real quick. I don't think so. All right. Modest T, $5 super chat. Thanks, Modest T. Thanks for supporting the channel. Just found your channel and it's amazing. I'm going for my first run of the season tomorrow at Pat's Peak in NH, New Hampshire. I think that's New Hampshire. on my new 2018 Solomon Hook knife. Yes, awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, man, you're gonna love it. You're gonna have a great day. Yeah, just go at your own pace. Like, don't rush it. Just go at your own pace. Have a good time. Get the basics down. Do some of that 1 foot skating around just to get used to the 1 foot. Do some of the heel and toe sliding so you can get used to controlling your speed. And yeah, just find the best place to practice. If you can, get a friend to help you out. If you have any skateboard or board sport experience, that's definitely going to go into it. But man, you're going to love the Huck knife. It's such a friendly board. I feel like it's a great, like, all around, especially it's got the raised nose and tail, so it's a bit more catch free. So it's a great beginner board as well. That's so cool. Send us a photo, maybe tag us on Instagram if you can. Instagram is just SnowboardProCamp. Tag us on your first day, and that'd be really cool to see. Fred McHugh, $5 super chat. Thanks, Fred. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. And he says, quit hogging the snow. In Washington, only 2 resorts have opened with fake snow. I'm a travel nurse, only here till February. Need to go on the mountain. Love the vids. Yes. I'm sorry, man. That's awesome that you're a nurse. You're doing good work. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening with this weather this winter. It's kind of crazy, but it's still super early. It's just the beginning of December. I know you're only here till February, but the weather changes so much. I feel like we've been spoiled a little bit here, definitely in Whistler so far, with the couple of like crazy powder storms that have come through. But yeah, what usually happens is a bit variable in December, and then you never know what's going to happen. The end of December could be just crazy snow all across the West Coast here. January could be record numbers. Let's pray for that. And yeah, thanks for the support. Yeah, I'll send some snow vibes down to Washington. Oh, so here's a cool one. Jan Bielish says, what's going on with Snowboard Dojo Wiz? Yeah, Shu. He was in a few videos last season. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to reconnect with Shu. He's like an awesome rider. He also does snowboard tutorials. Go check him out. It's his YouTube channel is, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but if you look up like Snowboard Dojo and then Wiz, he does great videos. Go check him out. And yeah, really good time riding with Shu. He's he's another park master, kind of like TJ. He's got really awesome park style, really cool style to all of his tricks. Awesome too. We got we got Chris on the live chat. What's up, Chris? Hope you're feeling better, man. If you guys are wondering where Chris is, he's got a sore knee. Don't know exactly what's going on with it, so we're hoping that hopefully the best case scenario, he can just heal it up and get back on the mountain as soon as possible. But send Chris some positive messages, some positive vibes. And yeah, I also saw that Doug was on the chat. What's up, Doug? Doug for president. And thanks to everyone who's done this, supported the channel with the super chats. Really appreciate it. All right, good question. Josh Hargett, how long you've been boarding for? So this is like, I'm kind of like embarrassed to say. I think I've been snowboarding for like almost 20 years now. So yeah, 20 years. I think I started when I was 15. I'm 35. Well, we got some jets heading over top. TJ is also on the live chat from Board Archive. TJ does live chats on here every Mondays at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, so check him out. And he gets here on Tuesday, so that's super fun. But yeah, 20 years of riding. I'm still trying to improve. There's always new stuff to learn. And yeah, I've been here in Whistler for like 12 years, and I'm not tired of the mountain at all. Love always new places to explore, always new things to see. And good question from Damn. You think all the lifts and runs will be open in February? Yeah, absolutely. Right now it's still early season conditions. Not everything is open. A lot of the Alpine here is not open yet, but if the weather's good, then definitely all the runs should be open. I think typically everything up top is open. The only time they don't open things in the middle of winter is if there's like high risk of avalanche. So that could be the case, but most likely everything should be good to go. Rodeo 5, $2 super chat. Thanks, Rodeo 5. Thanks for supporting the channel. $2 ice fund for Chris's bad knee. Love the vids. Awesome. Yeah, good. Awesome. Well, there's like sort of actually an ice debate, ice versus heat. But yeah, we'll send the super chat love to Chris and add it to the taco fund as well. But yeah, thanks for supporting the channel. Rodeo 5, cool name as well. Love that channel name. Dan Baskman. Basketman, what's your favorite trick? You know what? I feel like it's changing every season. Just depends on like the conditions, what I'm into. In the summertime, the hand plants were definitely my favorite. It just was such like a perfect place to try them. They had like 3 half pipes. Every half pipe was very soft and forgiving, so perfect for going for those hand plants. Actually, I think that's probably my favorite trick right now too, because if there was a place to do them here in Whistler, which there may be a place, but not really on my level, yeah, they're just like tons of fun to do. It's like fun going upside down, and they're actually easier than I thought they would be. So it's like this really fun, unique challenge. So I think hand plants at the moment are my favorite trick. Modest T, $5 super chat. Thanks, Modest T, for supporting the channel. And Modest T, is the Huck Knife a good park board? I've been boarding for 7 years and I want to start to do park. Absolutely. The Huck Knife is like the park board. It's the reason I bought it is because it's good in the park, and it's like totally, it hasn't let me down at all. It was the exact board that I wanted it to be. Like everything I read, everything I learned about it, all the advice I got, it was like everything I wanted and more, and it's been great in the park. I feel like it's helped me progress my park skills. It's forgiving, it's soft in the nose and tail for like butter tricks or presses, and then it's also very snappy for getting ollies onto things. So I love that combination of the like snap from the camber, so you know, really aggressive, but combined with the forgiveness and softness on the nose and tail. Absolutely loving this board. Yeah, I'll put a link to it below. So below every video, there are links to the gear that we ride and that we would recommend to you guys. So check out those links. And yeah, those links actually help to support the channel as well. So definitely check that out. And thanks to the $5 super chat. All right, lots of questions flying in. 332 likes. Thanks to the likes, guys. Almost 300 people watching this, and yeah, you guys are the best. Martin Nguyen says that I missed a super chat, but they reposted it, $5 US from Noel Benitez. I started snowboarding a year ago because of your videos. Now I love it. I'm heading to Big Bear in 2 weeks and can't wait. Have you been to Mammoth? Awesome, Noel. Thanks for the super chat. Sorry I missed it. But yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Awesome that the videos helps you get into snowboarding. Absolutely love that. And you're heading to Bear Mountain. That's an awesome place. Lots of very cool snowboard videos come out of Bear Mountain. It looks absolutely incredible. And have you been to Mammoth? I've never been to Mammoth before, so really excited. The unique thing about Mammoth Mountain is it's very like the elevation is super high. So I'm a little bit worried. Actually, I'm not too worried, but the elevation is so high that apparently the air is pretty thin up there. Our friend Garrett, he's been in a bunch of videos on the channel. If you're out there, Garrett, what's up, man? He actually has a hard time going to Mammoth because the air is so thin at the top. So it's going to be a first time. I'm not sure what the elevation of Bear Mountain is, but I'm sure you'll have a blast, man. So happy to hear that you've got into snowboarding. And yeah, thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the support. All right. All right, so Sorry I can't get to all your questions, guys. Trying to go back and forth and get to as many as possible. So Ronnie Dando, have you done any backcountry yet? So this year we haven't really done true backcountry. Usually when we go into the backcountry, we just go like 100 meters out of bounds, and we only go into safe zones that we know are like good, safe, and like we don't want to take any risks. So backcountry is all about risk management, and there's actually a lot to learn about backcountry, and it is risky. So if you're somebody who's interested in getting into doing more backcountry stuff, definitely recommend like taking an avalanche course. I took one about 10 years ago. It was one of the most interesting courses I've ever taken. And then yeah, just learning a lot. The gear, there's a lot of specific gear for backcountry, and it's a bit of an investment, but the people that do it absolutely love it. But yeah, I would say we don't do much advice here on backcountry stuff because it's kind of like, it's one of those things you really got to do the work for yourself, and you got to look into it for yourself. And yeah, we're not taking those kinds of risks, but yeah, a little bit of backcountry stuff. So we have that video we did the other day, building a backcountry jump, and it was in a very secluded area, very safe, just outside of the out of bounds, and yeah, that was a blast. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is one of my favorite super chats. It's like the sun is out. It's so warm out here, guys. I wish you could feel it. It's crazy. So Chrissy says, oh, you missed a super chat, Crunk Jack. Oh, another $2 super chat from Crunk L Jack. Ice for 24 hours to reduce inflammation, then heat. Awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks for the advice. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Robert Notario. This is my first time doing snowboard. Can you give me a concept? So I guess like the most easy way to put, like for people just getting into snowboarding, if you've never snowboarded, never skied, it's basically, snowboarding is very simple. It's just sliding on snow and having fun. If we could as snowboarders, we would just like point our board straight down the hill and just send it. But when you're a beginner, the most important thing is learning to control your speed. So just getting used to your edges, your heel edge, your toe edge. Check out the beginner snowboard playlist. If you type that into YouTube, or if you search for it on the channel, there are tons of videos that we've made on this channel to help all you beginners progress from the very beginning all the way through. So definitely check out some of those. Jordan Holsha, I think I said that right, says, do a tame dog. I'm trying, I'm working on it. It's getting close. Awesome. Davius111, $2, or I'm not really sure what that currency is. CHF $2. Thanks for the support. There's no comment, no question, but yeah, thanks for the support. Thanks a lot. Davius111, amazing, man. In Motion SLB says Swiss, it's expensive. Yeah, Switzerland is super expensive. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I think so in a couple minutes I'll take a couple more questions. Thank you guys all for joining me today. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the bell so that you guys get notifications every time we go live. What else? Oh, we're gonna be heading over to Patreon in sometime soon. I think 4 o'clock Patreon live chat. Yeah, we're gonna make it for 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Pacific time, Patreon live chat. So we're gonna do a smaller live chat. It's for Patreon patrons only. So if you haven't yet, go check it out. Patreon.com/SnowboardProCamp. We'll do another 30 minutes over there. It's been more casual, much smaller group. And yeah, so a couple more questions, because it's getting close to the chairlifts are shutting down. Sam Craig, $5 super chat. Heading up to Utah for in a couple weeks. There's not a lot of snow yet, like 20 inches. You think it'll be worth it to go, or is this normal? Yeah, that's a tough question, man. I don't know how to answer that. I would say it just depends on you. Like, I would probably go if it was my only option. I would go. It's probably not. It may not be the best, but you know, you can still have a lot of fun. If the sun's out, if you're with some good friends and you're having a good time, then yeah, you're all set. I would say I would go for it, man. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna do one or two more questions, then I'm gonna head out. If you guys want to watch me ride down, I'm gonna ride down for about 5 minutes. Then I'll say goodbye to you guys. But yeah, let's do a couple more questions. So Nate Raymond, are the NFX goggles good? Yeah, man, I absolutely love these goggles, and they come with 2 lenses, and yeah, I love them. Dragon does some pretty dope goggles. I was actually watching, looking at other people's goggles in the lines. Tons of people had Dragons. I've got these and a few other pairs to test out, and absolutely loving them so far. I would highly recommend them to anyone. Yeah, super wide fit. I got a big head, so. Oh, so Martin, somebody says I missed a super chat. Jack Winton, split boards on a rescue team. I need options. Man, I don't know a ton about split boards. Maybe ask TJ. TJ on Monday, he's got the board archive live super chat where he specifically talks about boards, so hit him up. Thanks for the super chat, man. Sorry that I missed it. Try to get to every single one. All right, guys, I think it's time to ride down. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Here we go. We're gonna go, guys. So I'm just gonna show you guys the plan. So here we are. We're gonna cruise over there, ride down. There's some powder in the distance, so it looks pretty dope. I'm gonna take my time though because I don't want to hit any rocks. And then we're gonna ride down here. I'll say goodbye to you guys down there somewhere. We got Whistler Village is under those clouds. There's Whistler Mountain in the distance. One of the steepest runs in Whistler, and Blackcountry Mountain right here. So before we go, I just gotta throw my mitts on. Woo-wee. Okay, just getting ready here, guys. Shout out to No Bad Day, Chris Wells, what's up, man? Just while I'm getting ready here. Gotta get the mitts on. As you guys can see too, I'm not wearing my jacket today because it's pretty warm up here. Don't forget your kombucha. Oh, you saw it. Yeah, brought some kombucha up. Nice little refreshing drink. Actually, I did forget. Thanks for reminding me. Do not fall. I won't fall. Definitely won't fall. All right, got one mitt on, going for the other. Yeah, so this is a double black diamond. It's pretty steep, but just gonna take my time. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. Thanks for sending Chris love too. Get well soon, Chris. And thanks for all the likes, guys. Almost 400, so close, 374. All right, gonna grab the kombucha. And we're gonna cruise. Too bad I don't have a pocket big enough to fit this kombucha in. All right, cool beans. Might actually have to unplug the power cord or else you may get caught on something. All right, dropping soon. Oh, the sun is absolutely insane right now. Yeah, if you guys are wondering too, I got the DAKINE bib pants on. These things are absolutely amazing. Loving the bib pants. Check out some bibs, go try them on. And yeah, DAKINE, they sent these out for free, so thanks DAKINE. DAKINEshop.de. These are sent all the way from Germany. All right, ready to go. Got my drink. Oh, been sitting for too long. Gotta do a little stretch. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, just gonna wait a second because there's some skiers. A couple skiers heading down in front of me. All right, I'm gonna cruise in. Here we go. Wow, there's actually quite a lot of avalanche debris down through here, so I just gotta really be careful dodging that avalanche debris. And yeah, it's like a crazy mix of conditions here. All right, let's cruise. I'm gonna do my best to avoid that avalanche stuff. It's a little minefield through here. A little minefield of big icy snow chunks. Awesome, guys. Thanks for coming along for the ride today. Thanks for being part of the live chat. Where were we? We were like sitting like here. That's where I was sitting. Awesome. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hey, what's up? How's it going?
I just watched you come down from the top of Jersey.
Oh, sick, man. Yeah, I was just doing the live chat.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Have you seen any of those?
Yeah, I was watching you come down on the thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh, amazing,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
What's
you
your
still
name?
on?
Yeah, still going.
What up, YouTube?
Yeah, he was watching the live chat on the chairlift. Yeah, sick, man. What's your name?
Jamie, I'm from Comore.
Jamie. Oh, Kevin.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
friends,
Jamie. Yeah, what's up, man? Sorry, I didn't recognize you.
Oh, that's all good, man.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Yeah, I was just saying goodbye to these guys, but I'll ride down with you.
All right, man. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
sick. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
This is Jamie from Comore. If you guys are in Whistler, head into Comore, ask for Jamie. Let's get. I think I saw a super chat. Modest T. Wait, are you on the Huck Knife? Yeah, it's not the best board for a powder day, but it did the job. We'll see you guys next time, next week, next Friday. Take care. Thanks, guys. Later. Oh, sick, man.